G'day, this is Captainoob and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. This is a trail carbine and this game, so good. I like New Vegas. Anyways, what you're seeing right now is a trail carbine. It's got a scope modification, and just to give you a little bit of an idea of where this thing sits on the grand spectrum of power of guns in this game, it's at gun rank 75. If we go over to the weapon card, so you need 75 guns to control this thing properly. So we're looking at sort of mid to late game weaponry before you want to replace it with an anti-material rifle. Other weapons in this class include a hunting rifle, which is at guns rank 50, and the same animation using cowboy repeater firing the 357 Magnum bullets is 25 guns. As you can tell, we've got the SWC cartridges in here, which are of the 44 Magnum variety. Gives us 20% more damage and decreases our target's damage threshold by 6, which is a guaranteed 6 damage, and it's a nice little thing to have because, well, the good thing about, or the bad thing, I guess, about Deathclaws, good for them, bad for me, is that these guys have got a lot of damage threshold, so, you know, getting a cheeky sneak critical doesn't seem to have a mind all that much, although I'm probably in danger now. Yep, the scope on this thing is actually pretty good. And I'm going to fire this thing as fast as possible just so you can see how fast you can fire this thing. And there's the reload. It's fully interruptible too, so not only is it very quick, it's interruptible too, so if you find yourself in a tight spot and you are caught in mid-reload, like this, you can immediately use whatever bullets you've reloaded and shoot them. Now keep in mind this thing is a little bit munted with VATs. A lot of the weapons are in this game sometimes. That's just New Vegas being New Vegas. It's fine. We don't particularly need VATs. We've got a bunch of auto-inject stim packs to help us shrug off some of these Deathclaw attacks. There goes another one. We'll quickly get that reload. Hang on, I've soft locked here. There we go. It's all good now, we're fine. Now I'm thinking the animations that I've installed might be causing this thing because this inconsistency never happened to me whilst I was playing back on the PS3 back in the day. Let's go ahead and shoot some of these guys in VATs because it's got fairly good accuracy. And if we get a critical on our enemies, well, very fun results. Also, the VATs camera on this game is quite enjoyable. So let's continue. Let's go for the torso shots. This one hasn't got a ton of health left. Very nice critical strike there. Did we double up on criticals? Not sure. Now, hopefully when we deal with this lot, we can go back to sneak attack critting stuff because, as you can tell, it was fairly effective. A couple of those bullets didn't hit. Luckily for me, he's decided to run off. So he's just going away. He's not having any of this. Seemed to be a little bit more consistent in VATs. That one was just standing there waiting for it. Young Deathclaw was not long for this world indeed. Alright, we'll come around the corner now. We've seen with the kill cam that the combat is over, so we can prepare our next strike on these sets of Deathclaws. Now there's usually a big one. We'll take him out because the little ones are less dangerous. I believe if that was a headshot, it would have killed that guy nice and easily, but we'll continue sniping off these guys from back here because we don't have the best assault capabilities when it comes to using this thing. Although it's a fairly quick rifle because the Courier is just good at cranking levers, I suppose. It's nothing compared to the DPS of what you get from an assault carbine at close range. But that's okay because we can just get cheeky sneak criticals all the way back here. Let's continue sprinting up this and we'll sit on here and jump to a sniping spot so the big mean ones can't get me. Now, target priority here is Mummy. There's 2 mummies and Chad. I think they've found me just quietly. Let's go ahead and do some VATS rounds on this fella. See how we go. Nice critical to start it off. And here's another critical. Nice. Very, very good. And I do have Cowboy this time, so, you know, I'm properly spec'd into it. So what you see here is pretty much peak performance if we forego doing any chems. Let's just help this Deathclaw out a little bit. He seems to be stuck, although he's trapped Mummy there for a bit. It's a lot easier to hit them when they're not moving, that's for sure. Even though I'm fairly confident this game has hit scan bullets for the most part. I'm not sure if that's actually doing much back there. I'm getting critical strikes on them. Honestly, they don't have much better options out here. The ones that ran off in this direction did a slightly better job at hiding themselves, but look how fast Deathclaw Mother is. She's quick. Can we get a good VATS shot on these guys? Not really. We don't have the best advantage point here. See, if we were using this thing a little bit more stealthily, we could probably take these guys out a little bit quicker. But Perceptive Deathclaws, they are tough. If we get the criticals, we'll kill them quickly, but you know, this ain't no anti-material rifle in terms of its power. There goes Mummy. There goes another one. Another one. Looks like I've been softening them up for a while now, and they're all starting to fall apart now. If nothing else, it's making me look better at the game because I'm consistently hitting everything. That I probably need to get a little bit closer to. Now, we are still aware of that one Deathclaw Mummy who still is unaccounted for. There she is. Now I'm going to do something a little bit dangerous here. I'm going to see if I can't VATS run a Deathclaw Mother. Alright. If this fails, we're dead. Alright, let's get some criticals. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Makes me feel better now. There we go. Don't try that one at home. That one was very, very risky indeed. But, you know, I put my chance in this weapon doing some good criticals, which it doesn't really have much of a benefit of, to be honest. It's kind of like standard. Not like a unique weapon that gives you extra chances of criticals. Apparently, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has appeared in Deathclaw form. I think we've knocked him through the wall now. Just keep shooting at him. Someday you'll get him. We'll just have to do this. Oh! There's two Dwayne "The Rock" Johnsons in here. Okay. Well... Ooh, what have I created here? Nice. That's something to haunt your nightmares, everyone. Okie dokie, welcome to Dry Wells. It's a very green place, but yeah, the Legion's been nuked here because, I don't know, they deserved it. Fortunately for them, their flag's still up, so, you know, we know what they are. But, yeah, if you nuke this place at the end of, what's it called? Not Old World Blues. Lonesome Road, you can go here. It's like a high-level area. There's a couple of unique goodies laying around, but, you know, you have to question yourself, are you morally good for blowing people up with a nuclear detonation device of some description? That guy's just standing there, so we'll attempt to take his head off. And although you might not like this thing's DPS just as is, I saw a Stealth Boy man back there. Very interesting. You can have some rushing water, which increases your attack speed by 50%. You might think this is only for a melee thing, which, you know, would make sense, but a bit of jet and a bit of purified water, you can do this with a lever gun. How fast is that? That's amazing. That's so awesome. Anyways, knowing that we've got superior DPS now with our humble lever action rifle and a quick reload speed to, you know, go along with it, as you can tell, we can mow these guys down in a fairly fast fashion. We can easily out DPS their healing rate, which is not much of a problem for these guys because their damage threshold, I think, is at 10. I can barely see it at the bottom of the screen there. But once we get to a tougher enemy, we're going to be held back by their damage threshold even more. Because the thing about the 44 Magnum rounds, and this makes sense, they don't have any armor-piercing variants of that to help you defeat damage threshold because, well, basically with 44 Magnum rounds, if you've ever seen one next to like a 5.56, these are basically blunt force trauma in a big bullet. They're not going to go through armor all that well, so that's fine. So unarmored targets, you'll have an easy enough time taking out with anything using the 44 trail, Carbine included. Rushing water is worn off now. No problemo. Let's get another one of these things going, because I have many. As you can tell, this guy's got a massive bit of damage threshold on him, and he is regenerating it fairly fast. Not quite fast enough that we can't handle with a few criticals and spamming our laser gun like that. That's a tri-beam laser. What are you doing with energy weapons, Caesar's Legion? Caesar's Tool Legion, you? Back to hell with you, slaving ghoul man. They're lucky they're covering their faces, because I'll blow their heads off to see like that if they didn't. Alrighty, what else have we got around here? I think we might be done with this place. So if you ever go to this place, you can just use console commands if you're on PC to get here without having to nuke it, but do bring your rad-axe, and if you decide to jump in the Ground Zero crater, I think you immediately die. Yeah. I was nowhere near 1,000 rads there, I just died. Fortunately, if you're firing against targets that are completely unarmored, see these bears over here, which are currently at damage threshold 0, you can switch over to hollow points, and if you're not sure how hollow points work in this game, they give your enemies, your targets, a 3 times multiplier on their damage threshold. Obviously 3 times 0 is still 0, and that allows us to get that damage 1.75 times, so an extra 75% damage. Very, very nice, but I don't think those alone can help defeat us, these 20 bears. So what I'm going to do is chuck on another rushing water, and I'm going to follow that up with some implant GRX, 3 of them to be exact. And now we can get to work. That first one was a free gimme with a sneak critical, seems to have done the job. And now we can wait for the rest of them to show up. There goes another one goes down. We can honestly just keep firing this fast in the crowd if we want, but we can creep a little bit closer just so those who are looking at this on a little smartphone screen can possibly see what I'm doing right now. But yeah, this is sort of a synergization you can make with anything to, you know, make all of these weapons that normally would fire generally pretty slowly when compared to the automatic to super fast. We're firing this about the same as what we were doing with the game time being it is before, but for some reason turbo is a little bit funky because it slows everything down but you. So compared to real time, we were firing those bullets extremely quickly. Now we get the extra DPS from the rushing water, really giving us a hand here, and these bears have yet to hit us yet. They're kind of getting stuck on each other. There we go, there's a hit. I think I've backed myself into the gun runner's vendor here, but that's okay. We'll finish it off just like that. Now if we, actually, does the Yaguai meat still give you plus 10% damage? Now that's the question. It was like that in Fallout 3, you used to stack it with Psycho. Ah, yes it does. That's a pretty good thing, actually. But you can cook in this game. I wonder if it gives you much. How you going, Vendatron?
Hello, potential customer.
Oh, so I've got this. It's an asset from Battlefield 4. I've got some Battlefield 4 weapon mods installed in this. Might give those a look later, but I think you get the point of this thing. It's pretty fun to use. Better against lightly armored targets, but you know, it means its versatility versus stuff that is armored comes up a little bit lacking, but that's okay because you don't have to use this thing as the end game rifle unless you're role-playing, because we've got the anti-material rifle. All in all, it's still fairly solid, but it does get outshined by the higher level varieties, which is okay because not all weapons are created equally. Thank you very much for watching, guys.